spiritual, you're completely useless. Blessed are those who control themselves, discipline themselves, not buy expensive clothes and car they can't afford. They take lunch rather than buy it. Oh yeah, y'all don't like this stuff I'm talking about. Blessed are those who are self-controlled, who will not go there every night to eat and go to the clubs and waste their money on fine FUBU. Blessed are those who are self-controlled and they save their money and put deposit on property, for they shall inherit the earth, he says. That's why you're still renting. You eat too much. Food you can't afford.
Hi and welcome to Incisive Financial Solutions. Many people ask, what is the best inheritance to leave behind for their kids? Is it business, cars, stocks, or houses? According to Dr. Myles Munroe, he recommends none of those things, and I can't agree more with him. For if you leave cars, accident could happen. House can be bombed, a house can also collapse. Stocks will plummet. It happens all the times. It is in his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where Robert Kiyosaki says a house is not an asset, but a liability. Because you see one thing, house does not put money in your pocket, unless it is a rental property. So a house is not an inheritance that you can leave behind for your kids. So you can't put your children's future on those things. In this video, Dr. Myles Munroe talk about the only real wealth that you can leave behind for your family, and that is land. When everything happens, the land still remains. The house can collapse, but the land on which it is built will remain. Here is Dr. Myles Munroe on the only real wealth that you can leave for your family.
He says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. A car is not an inheritance, because it can't last until the children's children are alive. So don't tell me you got a car for your grandchild. Clothing is wearing out every day. It can't be clothing. The only heritage that the Bible really teaches as generational heritage is real estate. Now write that down quick. What is it? Real estate. God never gave Adam shoes, clothes, house. He never gave Adam food, or never gave Adam desk and chair. He gave Adam real estate. He gave him a garden. God never promised Abraham food and clothes and cows and herd. He gave him real estate. There's a land, he says. God never gave Isaac food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Moses food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Jacob food and clothes. He says, I got a land for you. That's why they call it real estate. It's the only estate that's real. Come on, come on. I'm getting at something. You are not wealthy until you own land. I'm giving you an assignment tonight. When I come back next year, I want to see proof that you got a deposit on a piece of property. Are you listening to me? That's real wealth. Let me quote what Jesus said, because some of y'all are so spiritual, you're completely useless. Not you, the one sitting behind you. I'm not talking to you now, okay? Not you. I'm not talking to you. Jesus said these words. Jesus said, blessed are those who are poor in spirit, for to them belongs not a religion, but the kingdom of heaven. He said, and blessed are those who have been mourning, Matthew 5, all their lives looking for answers, for they can now be filled. The kingdom has arrived. And then he kicked in. Blessed are those who are meek, for they shall inherit heaven. But that's what you preach. That's not what he said. He said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit real estate. Am I right? Yeah. You want to go to heaven. He wants you to have earth. Write the word meek down. Meek. Everybody say meek. Say it loud. Meek. Now the word meek, if you look it up in the Hebrew language, it's the opposite of what you've been taught. The word meek means, write this down, controlled strength. Controlled power. Meek means self-discipline. So now let's quote it in the original text concept. Blessed are those who control themselves, discipline themselves, not buy expensive clothes and car they can't afford. They take lunch rather than buy it. Oh yeah, y'all don't like this stuff I'm talking about. Blessed are those who are self-controlled, who will not go there every night to eat and go to the clubs and waste their money on fine FUBU. Blessed are those who are self-controlled and they save their money and put deposit on property, for they shall inherit the earth, he says. Amen. That's why you're still renting. You eat too much. Food you can't afford. There's a book I want to recommend. It's called The Automatic Millionaire. Go to the bookstore, buy one, read it in the next 3 weeks, and then call me. The Automatic Millionaire. I made my son and daughter read it because it describes what I did with my life.
If this was helpful, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and be part of our online community. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Until next time, it's bye-bye for now.